everyone, this is Tina, and in today's video we are at Mackinac Island. So if any of you gardeners out there that have heard of Mackinac, it is a garden lover's paradise. And so we are here at the Lilac Festival here in Mackinac Island, and there are plenty of lilacs to see. Just one spot that we found, here's a white lilac, and then there's the purple. It is absolutely fragrant everywhere you walk, and it is just stunning. So we are at the famous Grand Hotel. So excited. If you are a gardener, you know that this is the most exciting place on the island. It is notorious for all of their flowers, and you can see we've been done with tulips for a while, and look at the tulips are in bloom right now here in Mackinac. You will see different things. This weekend is the Lilac Festival, and it doesn't disappoint. The lilacs are in bloom right now, all over the island, and it just smells so wonderful. There's secret gardens, there's other gardens we're going to go down to, so stay tuned. We just came down the stairs into the grassy garden area of the Grand Hotel, and I can't wait to explore and see all around. So all of the lilacs are in bloom right above here. I think they really heavily plant with the lilacs, maybe because of the festival. I don't know what the history is of it, but there's definitely a lot of lilacs, white lilacs, and the purple and the lavender, and they smell so wonderful. Here are some really beautiful tulips that they have, and you can see these are going to be in full sun most of the day, and the hostas do really well. So the temperatures are so different here. There are so many things where at home, eastern Nebraska, zone 6A, we have already lost our tulips. We've already lost our daffodils. Lilacs are done blooming. A lot of things have already just been spent. My Globemaster alliums are done, and they got done very early this year. I have seen some of those on the island here, so I can show you those in a little bit, but I just love the color of the tulips, and I'm not even a big tulip fan. I have grown tulips before, and they just are lackluster. They last a little while, and then they may come back the next year. I have to treat them like an annual because, they may not come back. But it looks like they still have some daffodils blooming. See, there's some white ones here. And just huge garden beds full of shady plants. Here is a front view of this Grand Hotel, and oh my gosh, there's so much to see. It's beautiful. For those of you who wonder, how do they get all their plants? Well, they do ship them here by the ferry, and then they use the horse-drawn carriages to get them to all of the pots and stuff. But they do have greenhouses here to house all of them, so they can replace out the pots throughout the summertime. And you can see all the flats and all the different flowers that they have available. This is how they keep the gardens and the pots throughout the island looking absolutely stunning. We have arrived at the little secret garden. A lot of people don't know about this. This is like a little hidden gem on the Grand Hotel property. So you're experiencing it with me. Wow. Look, guys, isn't this beautiful? Oh, with all of the muscari and the tulips and the Globemaster. Well, I don't know if these are Globemasters, but they are an allium variety, and they are not in bloom yet, but they are close. What a little hidden gem this is. Here's more of the secret garden with a bunch of ferns, different trees and shrubs. Fun little places to walk through. Like, you can see that we've got a funky tree to walk through. We found another little hidden secret garden that also has tulips in it, but you can see they haven't opened up yet. We got plenty of the muscari, and we have a weeping, I'll have to throw that up there, but I can't remember what kind of weeping tree this one is. But it has a little walk area that takes you all the way around. It's just a little cute little area here. As you can see, things are really behind here. The hydrangeas here, they are just breaking dormancy. So you can see that they've cut them back, but the new growth is coming up. And then the Brunneras, they are still in full bloom. And I love Brunnera. They're a nice shady plant with these dainty blue flowers in the spring. Ours are already spent for the season, but what's really nice about Brunnera is that their beautiful leaves give interest all summer long, even after the blooms are already gone. So if you're looking for something that has high impact in a shady area, Brunnera is a really good choice. They have a lot of fun here at the Grand Hotel. As you can see, they have a ivy horses with a carriage with baskets of geraniums, and look how beautiful all of it looks together. So fun. Let's see if I get a bigger shot. Just beautiful. Here we are sitting at the fountain, looking up at the Grand Hotel. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? The bumbles are loving the azaleas. In this bed, there is some bleeding hearts to the back. There's a yew here, and then some lilies and hydrangeas. So eventually this bed will have some color. There's just not a lot of color right now, except for the bleeding hearts towards the back. It looks like they have peonies as well. And the peonies are up ahead here. Not in bloom yet, but they are getting there. So you got peonies, you got little buds on them. I'm sure that they stay much nicer looking here than they do back home, where we get one nice week of blooms and then the wind takes them and storms. And they do have some salvia. And look, I have to stake my peonies too, so it's nice to see that somebody else has to do them. And they have some nepeta here. I love the big pots with elephant ears. Oh, you can see the bleeding hearts a little bit better now. We're up here on the longest porch. It's all planted with red geraniums. Very pretty. So we're in the butterfly house now, and look what has decided to come home with me. No, I'm just kidding. But we are walking around the butterfly house. Of course, he won't be able to come home with me, but it's a fun experience. Well, that wraps up the garden tours for Mackinac Island. I have really enjoyed it. We are leaving today. I pieced different parts of this filming together. Some of it I did yesterday, some of it I did today. As you can see, I'm wearing something a little different today. But I was out here and enjoying. We had to enjoy ourselves with some other things. So
it is a vacation after all. So thank you, everybody, and we will see you next time. Have a great garden day.